Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. Kevin Durant is a Brooklyn Net. It was announced yesterday. Kevin Durant did a press conference, an introductory conference. We obviously understand Durant will miss the entire season, so there's really not a lot to talk about right now. I'm sure Kevin Durant was going to want to do all that over following the 2019-2020 season, when we expect Kevin Durant to be back on the basketball court for 2020, 2021. In regards to Kevin Durant, he didn't make a big-time change, and I think this is symbolic. Kevin Durant will no longer wear the number 35. He is switching to the number 7. Now, I have personally never seen Kevin Durant in the number 7. There are other guys who I've seen in previous numbers, and like in high school or different phases of life. I've seen KD at 35 pretty much for all I can remember, unless I'm missing something here. So Kevin Durant made the switch to 7. It's not like the Brooklyn Nets have 35 retired. This is just a decision that Kevin Durant wanted to make. I know a lot of people are comparing it to LeBron James. Is everybody want to compare everything KD do to what LeBron James does when he was going from Cleveland to Miami, switching from 23 to 6. I actually don't look at it like that. Let's go to a message from KD and then we'll come back. He said, 35 took my family and me from Seat Pleasant, Maryland and showed us the world. 35 allowed me to meet people that I never would have had the chance to meet, experience things I would have never had the chance to experience, and achieve things that I would have never been able to achieve. 35 allowed me to go to the University of Texas to play basketball. 35 allowed me to achieve my dream of playing in the NBA in Seattle. 35 allowed me to play basketball in Oklahoma City and form bonds and friendships that will last a lifetime. Lastly, 35 allowed me to go to the Bay Area and win 2 championships and form brotherhoods that no time or distance will ever break. 35 was chosen in honor of someone very near and dear to me. I will always honor him and honor the number 35. But as I start this new chapter in my basketball life, the number I'll be wearing on my back is the number 7. Next time you see me on the floor, one time for Brooklyn. Yeah, I don't look at Kevin Durant copying LeBron James, or even this doesn't even feel like a LeBron James type move, right? Going from 7 to 35. Remember, when LeBron James went to number 6 in Miami, it's because Miami has 23 retired. So a few teams around the NBA randomly retired 23 after Michael Jordan retired because they just felt like he was the GOAT and nobody had the right to wear that jersey again, right? To each his own, whatever. But in KD's situation, 35 was very so much available, but he wanted to start a new chapter. And when I think about this, it reminds me of Kobe Bryant. Remember, Kobe was number 8 for the first half of his career, close to half of his career. We saw Afro Kobe with the number 8. We saw a young Kobe. People forget, man, Kobe was not always the polished guy. Obviously, he's from Italy, so to a degree, he always had some professionalism to him, and he was always an educated dude. But Kobe was out here. Like back in the late 90s, early 2000s, Kobe did the TV shows. He was on Moesha. Actually in real life, he took Brandy to prom, right? Like Kobe was around in urban culture. Now he was still himself, and I think back in the 90s and 2000s, you could get away with kind of being two-sided, right? This is before social media, obviously. So Kobe used to do things though. He was young. He used to rap. Kobe put out rap songs. He had a rap diss record out. Like Kobe got around early in his career. I don't know why we so hard on players today, like guys like Kobe and Shaq didn't have to mature and get older. Some would say Shaq still ain't mature. But the point I'm trying to make is Kobe was young. Also, number 8 was the number that Kobe had on his back in regards to, he did have a big rape scandal in Denver, Colorado that you might have heard of back in, what was that, 02, 03? So number 8 was something that Kobe wanted to get rid of. Number 24 was a new beginning. Number 8, Kobe had won 3 championships with that on his back, but many people said Kobe was not the catalyst of any of those 3 rings. So Kobe wanted a new beginning. The Lakers were struggling at the time. 24 symbolized, all right, let's do this the right way. I'm not leaving LA. I need help. I'm matured. My game is matured. I'm a different person. So, I could wear 8 the rest of my life, but I want to go 24. And he did that. And he won 2 more rings as 24 Kobe. So I think this is more or less what Kevin Durant is doing. It's a new chapter. To me, 35 was phenomenal for Kevin Durant. 2 championships. But similar to Kobe, a lot of people attribute those championships to other guys, right? And I believe Kevin Durant only needs 1 in Brooklyn to begin to come into that conversation of one of the game's all-timers, to creep into that top 15, top 10 list. I believe he only needs 1 in Brooklyn because he's such a phenomenal talent. And the dude he can really play till he's 45 years old, barring injuries, right? So I think KD, him in Brooklyn, it's going to be something special to see. And I'm believing with 7, hopefully he puts that damn phone down and stops responding to everything on social media. Hopefully 7 represents, I'm too blessed, hence number 7, to be stressing over social media what people say about me. I'm Kevin Durant. You told us we know who you are. Sometimes I wonder, does Kevin Durant know who he is, right? Like in the Clippers series, he said, y'all know who I am, and he went out to drop 45 and 50 in back-to-back games. We do know who you are, Kevin Durant. Sometimes I wonder, do you know who you are? And hopefully with the number 7, Kevin Durant's new number, he understands who he is and realizes this new chapter means he doesn't know what's anything. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
You are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now,
Mr.Taliaferro.
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 Shout out to Mr.Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr.Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.